It's still bright outside, 'cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you bet you're nice, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're a paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, 'cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can have the throne, I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Hey, 2KMC here, and it's time to talk about the upcoming events in the neighborhood. This weekend, I better see all of you at the Rec, because all weekend long, you can earn double rep. Let me repeat that, double rep all weekend long. On Wednesday, hit the courts and rock the rims at Dunk Fest, where you'll be working with the community to reach the target number.
Clouds passing high over the 10th Avenue Bridge and the Mississippi River here in Minneapolis. A gorgeous scene. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Karl-Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. Playoff seeding so important here. Let's have a look out west. You look at the Timberwolves. It's been a rough season for them. The good news is the lottery is only a couple months away.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they're already looking to the offseason, and that's a shame. Their fans deserve a little bit more from this team.
The body language right now kind of telling the story. Losing takes a huge toll on you, especially during an 82-game grind.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Hey, Kevin, we have seen D'Angelo Russell's ice in my veins celebration after he makes big shots. And D'Lo credits his father for the inspiration, saying he used to say that all the time. Play like you have ice in your veins. So that's how I play. No feeling, letting it go, playing free. Kevin, that's how I'm doing the sideline report tonight.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. Greg, in terms of personnel, not exactly the matchups we were expecting to see tonight.
You know, Kevin, with all the injuries and some guys now having to step into unfamiliar roles, in some ways that makes tonight all the more intriguing to see which guys are going to step up and deliver.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Kendrick Nunn out there with Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And for the Timberwolves, they've got McDaniels. Ricky Rubio is out there with Russell. Then it's Karl-Anthony Towns. And it's Edwards in at the 3 spot. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. There's Russell with the 3. Connects from three-point range.
And D'Angelo needs just a little sliver of space to let that rip.
Pass to Nunn. Back to Robinson. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
It's good from long range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Nunn. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Nuggets in Denver. Knocks it loose. Here's McDaniels. They grab their own miss. Towns. And Adebayo sends it back. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Towns for 3. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Russell from long range. And the 3-ball is good. Russell's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Minnesota. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Nuggets. Nunn against Rubio. Shot from 16. Nunn, that's good.
Ariza's been in the league a long time, so a great job of reading the defense with some rhythm that time.
There's Russell with the 3. Miami grabs the miss. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year. And, Bones, when you look at Jimmy Butler's elite impact at both ends, you could argue he's the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
Klay Thompson might have something to say about that, GA, but certainly Jimmy Butler and his physical presence allows him to play a multitude of positions. So sliding down to the 3 and getting physical is something that Jimmy will do. We know that he'll take on any assignment and compete with it.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Nunn kicks to Butler. Fires from 18. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
I like the timing, too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to his shot.
Towns for 3. Drills it from outside. Towns has got 9.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
To the inside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Here's Edwards. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
The Heat trail by 11. And here's Nunn. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Russell from long range. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
2 points. That one goes.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
Shoots the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
And Nunn has got the ball here for the Heat. 15-point game. Outside Robinson. Pass to Butler. Now here's Nunn. Now here's Butler. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Well, Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Here's Rubio, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Rubio's got his second bucket of the night. The Heat trail by 12. Nunn with it. He feeds it to Butler, and he banks in the layup. Butler's got 9.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Rubio misses. Miami's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 10. Here's Robinson, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Edwards with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Here's Towns. That one doesn't drop. And the Heat going the other way now. Here's Nunn. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. He's got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. A different look for Miami. Bielitsa, he checks in for Ariza. And Hero subbed in for Duncan Robinson. Shot on the wing. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 5.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
None, that's good.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler, spots the open man, tack up an assist.
Minnesota leading by 8. Towns for 3. Nice, 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to summon up a little more sense of urgency.
Hero passes to Butler. Shot by Bielitsa and nobody around. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Towns for 3, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Bielitsa, the shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Bielitsa does a good job of staying active and with his shot that time.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. The Heat trail by 14. Hero passes to Butler. Here's Hero. Releases, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Bucks.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
And they're on the break. Here's Edwards. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Edwards got 9.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that.
No.
Wow, he was up there, Kevin. Oh, Jimmy, that was impressive.
Here's Edwards. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. The Heat trail by 17. Outside Butler. Wants to get it to Bielitsa and does. Count the basket.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Some changes for Minnesota. Vanderbilt's checked in, and Okogie subbed in for Edwards. The Heat also changing it up. Achua, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, he changes speeds so well, so when D'Lo shows off the quickness, that shot can come from just about anywhere.
No good from Dragic. Timberwolves leading by 18. Ring shot on the way. And that one goes long. Miami with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
He has still not missed a shot. Where would they be today without it?
There's Russell with a three, and another three for Minnesota.
Only one miss in his first 8 attempts, coming out of the gate strong.
Here's Hero. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And drafted 13th out of Kentucky, Tyler Hero impressing right out of the gates that rookie season.
And I think this is very much the type of player that comes in with confidence, a skill level, and an IQ, and ultimately a guy who wants to compete.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Hero. Midway through the season, are teams, Brent, still trying to find their identity and evolve, or is it just a matter of building on what you've already got?
I think at this point you already know what you got, Kevin, and so what you want to do, I want to be the best at what it is that I can do, and that's where I think coaching staffs are focused right now.
Both good from the line that time.
Tyler Hero, a player who's played with a ton of confidence in high school, in his 1 year in college, and coming into the league. It's certainly something he's brought with him. That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Dragic the pass to Achua. Here's Hero. Good. Hero's got 6 points.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
Here's Vanderbilt. Excellent D here by Iguodala. The Heat trail by 17. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. For 3, Okogie. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Dragic the pass to Iguodala. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Timberwolves leading by 18. This one for 3, and another 3 for Minnesota.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And Miami has possession and stolen by Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, he's starting to get into the flow now and the rhythm. This is a dominant offensive performance from D'Lo.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami.
I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, when it comes to free throws, Dragic is just money from the line.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Timberwolves leading by 21. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Noel, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Hero. He's got 6. Shot clock at 5. Here's Achua. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Miami shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw, and the Timberwolves making a change here. Good on the second free throw. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. And Culver gets it to go on the assist by Rubio. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Minnesota holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And recently, D'Angelo Russell, Greg, told us about some offseason work he put in.
Man, I picked a lot of people's brains. Going into the summer, a lot of guys that have made that jump paved the way for us, a lot of older guys. And, the answer that they were giving me was figuring out that routine that your body needs, that your mind needs to prepare for each game. And once I started getting in that consistent routine of napping, eating my pregame meal, things of that sort, it kind of started to come for me.
Greg doing what he can do to reach that immense potential.
The talent is there. There's never been a question about that, but you also have to be reliable and accountable, both to yourself and to your team. Sounds like that's becoming his focus.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Timberwolves here, guys.
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Iguodala out there with Achua. Then there's Dragic, and it's Strus in at the small forward. Deep two from Russell. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Russell's got 28 points for the game. And here are the Heat. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Dragic with a wide open look. Offline with his three. The Timberwolves have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Left block shot on the way. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
I'll tell you, Culver has an array of moves once he gets into the paint.
Here's Hero. 6 points for him. Here's Strus. From outside, off the mark. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. A nice shot by Culver. Here's Dragic. To the paint. Wants to get it to Iguodala and does. Misses the layup.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And that one drops. Rubio's got 7 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Hero. He's guarded by Russell. Strus passes to Dragic. Shot to stop the run. It's deflected. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Here's Russell. Here's Hernangomez. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis. And that was some serious effort there.
The dunk by Achua.
You have to be careful on how you guard Dragic in the pick and roll there. His passing ability will show up.
Deep two from Russell. Miami grabs the miss. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Hero passes to Achua. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss by Dragic.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Took him no time at all on that one. Hernangomez has got 4 points this quarter.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Hernangomez. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Heat. Duncan Robinson comes in for Tyler Hero. Ariza passes to Iguodala. The pass to Robinson. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Ariza. Good D by Rubio. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 16-5 run here. From the wing. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Dragic taking his time here. Fires high post, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Got to respect the mid-range play of Goran Dragic right there. The left-handed point guard strokes it well.
Here's Culver. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Rubio's got his 5th assist in this one. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Miami Heat. Rubio in the corner. No good that time. And Miami the other way now. Passes it to Achua. Back to Iguodala. Down low. To the left wing. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. 6 points for Goran Dragic.
Well, the ball was not in Goran Dragic's hands very long. Just a great job by him firing it up immediately without hesitation.
Miami's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Rubio against Dragic. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
Jump ball call.
And Minnesota has possession. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And Miami shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. From outside the arc. Second shot opportunity. Shot's good by Achua.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's Rubio. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Rubio's got 11.
You know, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Right wing. There's Dragic with the 3. Another miss by Dragic.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
The Heat shooting a cool 28% in the second quarter. Bounce pass, Dragic. And a wide open look for Iguodala. Offensive rebound, Heat. Throws it up high. And rejection by McDaniels. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Fires from the wing. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Inside, Achua. The dunk by Achua.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And with a name like Duncan Robinson, you wonder, were his parents Spurs fans?
Good call, GA, but I don't think so. He was born in 1994. That's a few years before Tim Duncan joined the Spurs alongside the Admiral. Good NBA name, though.
Ariza, right side, shoots over Rubio. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez. Playoff seeding so important here as we take a look out east. Taking a look at Miami. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed.
And you know, for the Heat, they've had an interesting season for sure. They're competitive, they're feisty, but they're not a team that's going to dominate for long stretches.
I just think if you're on the other side, how much are you looking at that team and saying, we're scared of them? So not a lot of fear from the opposition and what they're bringing to the table. They're good, they compete, but do they have that extra gear? I'm not sure. I mean, he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Well, known as a defensive specialist for many years, it's the ability for Ariza still to consistently be a threat out there from the three-point line, especially from the corners.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. And then for Miami, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Iguodala. Jimmy Butler comes in for Robinson. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic. Ariza hits them both. And it's been said that history is written by the victors. It certainly holds true in sports, don't you think, Greg? And with that in mind, do you think titles are overvalued when evaluating the great players, individual players in history?
You know, Kevin, I think so. Having said that, I think championships do matter, obviously, and in the NBA and basketball in general, one guy can have more impact, right? Because you only play 5 and you play both ways. So it does have something to say, but I don't think that completes the narrative. You know, there's some tremendously talented guys: Karl Malone, Elgin Baylor, Patrick Ewing, Allen Iverson, a lot of greats who never won it. It's easy to count those rings, but measuring greatness has to take in the whole picture.
Hall of Famers, all of them. Here's Achua. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Second free throw, no good.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl-Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
And Miami shooting well, 50% from the floor. Now, Bielitsa. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. The dunk by Achua.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big men who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles.
Back to Nunn. The second chance effort. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
There's the triple. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now trying to put this one away.
Good on the shot.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Here's Noel. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And the shot goes down.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Jacks up a three. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
None wide open. The Heat with a fresh 14. To the middle. Here's Achua. Pass to Bialica. The tray. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Vanderbilt. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Vanderbilt's got his 2nd bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Butler. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
For Miami, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Butler.
Now, Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
So he gets them both. 5 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Towns. And that one hits back iron. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Minnesota on top, delivering the blowout. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Carl, you guys have built a lead. What is the key to maintaining or increasing it going forward?
Don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
You had the advantage in the first half. We'll see if you can keep that advantage in the second half. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The first half, it was all about D'Angelo Russell. He ended up with 28 points. And a new front office taking over in Minnesota going into last season. Shaq, what changes have you seen as a result?
Well, 2 changes. They're pushing the pace, and they're shooting a lot of threes, Ernie.
Towns can hit a lot of those. They want to play a modern style. That means space. Whatever that means, that's what it means.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the 3rd quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Edwards is out there with McDaniels. Then it's Russell. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Towns in at center. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Three-pointer. Rubio misses.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Butler, no good. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Heat ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
The Heat shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Towns for three. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And pure cash. Whenever Towns gets these types of looks, he's consistent at spraying you.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Wasted no time on that one. Rubio's got 16 points.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The pass to Butler. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And that one, good.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
And that one's good. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Basket good. 18 points for him.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Back to none. Uncovered. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Edwards. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Edwards got 19 points.
Well, recognizing D'Angelo Russell has become a scorer, he's got to go back to his natural instincts to make plays. He did there.
Ariza, right side. Butler in the corner. And a miss there on the triple.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. The free throw drops for Towns. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Butler, no good.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range.
Here's Edwards. Trains the three-pointer. Edwards got 5 points now this quarter.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pulls up on the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Edwards got 24 points.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Ariza with the bucket. And it's 8 points for Ariza.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
And good that time. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Here's Butler. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And Russell gets it to go.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Outside Butler. Back to Nunn. Here's Hero. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Russell trying to free himself up. Timberwolves keep it alive. Towns for 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Nunn passes to Butler. And rejection by McDaniel. Fires for 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Nunn against Rubio. Will it go? And he dunks it down.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Minnesota making some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in, and Culver's subbed in for Edwards. And then for Miami, Bielitsa comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Passes it to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
Dragic against Russell. Off the left rim and out. Miami's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Here's a Kogi. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Sometimes it's the simple play that's most effective. D'Lo with a nice assist.
Oh, and there's the foul. It's on Josh Okogie. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Heat making a change here. Strus is checked in. And Dragic has it in the corner. Off target from outside.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
And Towns gets it to go.
It's going to take more than this to stop Towns. He's too skilled at converting on the drive.
And here's Dragic. He's got 6. Bielitsa, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And let's take a look now at the stats for D'Angelo Russell. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. Right around 21 points per, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he can play some valuable minutes on the wing for this team.
I just want to kick back and lounge here because when this guy's hot, it's a love story. And when he's cold, it's a nightmare. So sit back, get your popcorn, let's see what he does.
The first one falls.
Now, Bielitsa, a big guy who flows into offensive possessions and becomes an invaluable player in terms of the type of floor spacing you would want from a shooting big.
And he makes both free throws. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Shot from the wing. It's hauled in by Hero. And Miami shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. Dragic gets the bucket.
You just can't leave Goran Dragic open from the three-point line. He loves getting free from beyond the arc and letting it fly.
For three, Okogie. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 6 assists in the game. Now, here's Dragic. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Adebayo. In, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor, and looking for more.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
For three, Okogie. And another 3 for Minnesota. Miami's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 15 points here in the second half.
And the way Towns makes scoring look effortless, it's what makes him one of the game's best players.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Okogie inside the three-point line. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Towns for 3. Cans it from downtown. Towns has got 33.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Pass to Adebayo. Towns with it. 33 points for him. From deep three-point range, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Hero. From downtown, that's in coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got assist number 8 now on the night. Minnesota shooting a magnificent 69% in this game.
And Bam Adebayo demonstrating a refined skill set that belies his nickname. Over 5 assists per game. He's a creator, not just a finisher.
Takes a 3. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Heat ball.
And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. The Heat in second.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for him.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Now, opposing coaches telling their defenders be more physical with Dragic. That time he took advantage and doesn't mind getting knocked around a bit in there.
And Miami shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. In the corner, it's Robinson. Offensive rebound. Adebayo on the follow.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
There's the pass to Okogie. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Okogie's got 13 points. Dragic against Russell. Passes it to Adebayo. Outside for Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 4th assist in this one.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Russell, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Russell's got 35 in the game.
Yeah, it's one thing to score when you're open, but scoring contested and under that kind of heat, Russell coming through.
Dragic, good look, but they'll get another chance.
And the offensive rebounding, really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards. Yeah, second chance points, again, a huge problem for this team.
Russell inside. Robinson on him. Russell, no good. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Robinson. Wide open look. Nice jump shot. Good. 11 points for Robinson.
Oh boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. Heat ball. 19 seconds left in the third. The open shot by none. And Culver pulls it down.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Over Robinson. Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Minnesota on top, just dominating this one. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth. Bialica is out there with Iguodala. Then there's Achua. Then it's Robinson. And it's Nunn in at the one spot. Here's Nunn. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Stolen by Robinson. They push it up 4 on 3. Tries from 16. Rebound, Minnesota. Here's Layman. Greg, you played against some terrific players, including the late, great Kobe Bryant. I'd love to hear your thoughts on playing against Kobe.
I mean, his passing is still tough, I'm sure, for many to deal with because he was just taken from us at such a young age. But this guy was a ferocious competitor and someone who showed us in life and in tragedy that you need to make the most of every moment that we have here. You know, I just appreciated to really the fans getting to know Kobe once his career was over because I think he was able to let his guard down a little bit and show us a lighter side, a more compassionate side.
That is an excellent point. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Rubio's checked in. The Heat also with a sub. Dedmon's checked in. Rubio against Nunn. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Ball to the line, shooting one.
And the technical free throw is good.
Kendrick Nunn playing at Southside Chicago's Simeon High. That's the exact same high school that one Derrick Rose came from. He also played alongside Jabari Parker and won 4 state titles there.
Robinson for 3. And Davis pulls it down.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
9 feet out. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Noel, no good. And those 4 straight titles in Illinois record made it 7 total in Simeon's history.
That's unbelievable stuff, and that's probably why there's great reason why Kendrick Nunn's jersey hangs there in the rafters. Only 4 players have gotten that honor.
From about 16, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
To the inside, and Dedmon throws it down.
Really moves well out there, Dedmon, for a guy his size, and you check out the lift on that dunk.
Here's Rubio. No good from the wing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And it's in there. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Goes up on the wing, and the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got 20 points.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Plenty of space, and good. He got the English that time as it falls.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Lehman, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. That's to Dedmon. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for 1 more coming up.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Noel, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And it's Robinson with the jam. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Timberwolves. Over Nunn, and the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got 4 points in the quarter.
And just the all-around skill of Ricky Rubio right now. You love to see when offensively he gets it going like this.
Nunn can't get it to fall. Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. And the Timberwolves call time here. Goes up off the inbound, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Noel's got 8 points here in this quarter. Miami's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Robinson passes to Dedmon. Robinson's got space. Drops one in from the wing. And that's 15 points for Robinson. For Minnesota, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. The shot's good.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Heat shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And there's the pass to Dedmon. And here is Achua. The dunk by Achua.
You know, Dedmon's not going to get a lot of possessions like that, but makes a very good decision. Finds an open teammate.
Here's Rubio. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And now you can see the D having problems stopping the mid-range jumper, just not really closing out as much as they need to.
Yep, it counts.
Got to talk on defense. That left him all alone.
The Timberwolves shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Minnesota calls timeout. Around the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg the Slam Dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
I want two-handed checkers, so if they want to show up records, you just want to check us. Take my boys to nothing. Oh my bless you, my dogs. They try to give me, that way I get their heaven. I say they're racing.
Daniels, he's checked in for Jake Layman. The Heat also changing it up. Strus is checked in, and it's Tyler Hero in for Kendrick Nunn. Now, here's Rubio. Defense is right there.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Good ball movement here by Miami. Here's Okpala. Hernan Gomez covering. 6 to shoot. Strus passes to Hero. His three-pointers off the mark. And here are the Timberwolves. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Passes to Okpala. Launches it. Minnesota with the rebound. Davis up top. Dedmon defending. The 15-footer, good.
The farther away from the basket, the more uncomfortable Davis seems to be, but that time nails the jumper.
Hero passes to Dedmon. Down low, here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Noel's got 21.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Strus passes to Achua. Pass to Hero. Here's Strus. Three-pointer. Lets it go with a three. Offensive rebound. Achua. The dunk by Achua.
And the second chance becomes a dunk we could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Here's Rubio. And off the front iron, and in it goes. He's got 26.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Here's Hero. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
Shoots from the baseline. Now here's McDaniels. Defense right on him. Game continues to evolve, Greg. Any changes in particular that you do not like?
That's a great question. You know, I'd like to see the replay review streamlined a little bit better. I wouldn't mind a touch more physicality being allowed in the game, but as much as we tend to complain, the one thing I have learned is if you're honest, you go back, we always complain. I don't care what the era is. Nobody's ever truly happy, and I'm not going to spend all my time worrying about that stuff, partner. I'm just going to enjoy the game that we are all so fortunate enough to be able to watch.
Totally agree. Here's Hero. And it's Davis with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Here's Hero. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
How about Hero? Gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
Minnesota again turning it over. Here's Edwards. And Miami shooting and hitting almost everything here in the 4th, up around 58% from the field. Here's Hero. And Layman pulls it down. Timberwolves shooting in the 4th has been tremendous, 59%. From 13, basket counts. Here's Hero. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that 3 is going to be vital.
Pass to Okpoa for the 3. The shot off that time, so Minnesota will take it the other way. Now here's McDaniels. Ariza covering. And Miami shooting has been terrific, 54% on the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for D'Angelo Russell.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're up by 37. 52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, D'Angelo Russell.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Their previous 2 games have been losses, so something had to change to get them going again, and he provided that spark, giving them a huge jolt of energy. That'll be a 5-second call. And so here is Miami. 46 seconds left in the fourth. Inside. Shots good by Dedmon.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Here's Okpala. Hernan Gomez covering. Okpala, no good. From about 19 feet, and he can't bank that one in. Out to the right wing. Here's Dedmon. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
Now Edwards. Releases from 15, misses. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, Ricky. You've played in a lot of big games, but what does it mean to you to make a big contribution tonight?
Yeah, it means something. It means that we win. But, I mean, of course, I'm happy. But the most important thing is that we play as a team. We did it today, and we make shots.
Great performance all around, Ricky. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.